Oh, so that's where he was. I don't think I can jump down. I guess there's nowhere else to go in this room, right? It's just him. So he was right by the surface. Oh, what's that? Something shiny. Aha. I saw a shiny. Alright, glad we went back and took care of that. Now it's safe to continue. I'm admittedly more wary of drop-off points than I need to be because you can jump back up them usually in this game. But whenever I see a drop-off point like that, I'm like, oh, go back and look around, because that usually means you should go double-check things. Maybe this isn't the same place. No, it's not quite. Immediate boss fight? The sewer beast, hello.
What sort of creature is this?
Blanca, that you? Put some clothes on, Blanca. Ow. Dude does damage. Are you gonna pounce on me? Hee hee. Ow. Oh, letting my stamina get low. Shit. I need to be less stupid about that. The stamina doesn't recover as quickly as I expect it to each time. Ow. Oh, stamina's down. Shit. It really stays down for a while. Neat trick you got there. Was that avoidable or no? Ow. Stun did not pan out. Oh, shit. Ow. Alright, I'm just missing my attacks now. Good job. Oh, I dodged that or something? How'd I do that? How'd that work? That was on accident. Right, I forgot that my weapon absorbs blood.
Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
I completely forgot my weapon absorbs blood now. Nurse Crane's voucher. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothy to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petrescu's house and present this coupon. Second language.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
What is she up to? Also, this guy's like blue. He almost looks blue. We got to fight a werewolf. Yeah. It's probably not a real werewolf because it's like vampires that turn into wolves and stuff, and that's supposed to be different. But yeah, werewolf fight. They're going with Worgen rules where they don't grow a tail. He's got a big old butt. And no tail sticking out. We're gonna go to Whitechapel. Well, first I'm gonna tell them that one guy that his friend's alive. Also, I'm gonna eat some rat. Where the rat at? There you at? He's like screaming while he feeds. What a sound. Where'd that rat go? There you are. A weird way to eat, making sounds. We really need to learn how to feed better, because I could have probably gotten a lot of experience if I fed off of that that wolf before it was dead. A lot of blood. They were bigger than me. That's how it works, right? Just quantity of blood. Ignoring the whole quality meter we've been getting in this game. You've really taken to your new bizarre world pretty quickly, haven't you? Like, ah, yes, a werewolf. I don't even need to comment on this. I'm going to just beat it up now. It's just a werewolf. They're normal. That's a skal. Right, I've gone the wrong way down the dock, first of all. I'm like way down the road now. Right, we've opened that before. That's one of the ones that doesn't respawn, apparently. But it doesn't like to do a little micro dash every now and then to obliterate some boxes. Dude did not stick around to thank me. Alright. First of all, that stuff's lootable.
It's locked.
Oh, it's locked now. That wasn't locked before. Oh, this is where we went before. That area full of loot is locked. Okay. Different.
The patients are not fools. They know we are overwhelmed by this horrifying epidemic.
That mistress of the dark has stopped following me.
The mistress of the dark was following you? Huh. Guess go to Whitechapel because I don't even know where the other person is. No, they could be inside here. They're listed as being people from here, so it could be a patient here. Milton. Unknown. Oh, it's unknown because it's one of the... Yeah. It's unknown because it's one of the random patients. She's level 20 mesmerize. Holy crap.
That was fast.
I'm afraid the trail of breadcrumbs leads beyond the hospital premises. I must leave for a time.
Is that so? Why?
Now it's time for you to be patient. It would seem that your blackmailer is part of a more complex machination whose root is in Whitechapel.
Machination? Do you suspect another immortal is involved?
I hadn't considered that eventuality.
Do be careful, my good doctor. When immortals are involved, the stakes tend to escalate quickly.
I'll return with case solved or carried on my shield.
What? Oh, that was me locking on. Whoops. Mortimer. Harvey Fiddick. Dr. Cochran. Harriet Jones. Edgar Swansea. Thomas Elwood. No, he may not be in here. Even though he's from this district, or ranked as being in this district. Pippa, Milton. Hoff having one of their smoke breaks. Yeah, they don't show up as being anywhere nearby. They must have moved on. At least for now. Oops. Bridge. Use bridge. I bet it's a very friendly neighborhood full of friendly people and not a bunch of people that attack me on sight. Oh, District Serious. Curfew. The citizens of London. Curfew. Official health warning. Curfew will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the streets from that time until 5 a.m. Till further notice, a citywide curfew has been implemented. It is imperative that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection. If any member of your household becomes ill, inform the authorities immediately. Due to curfew, not opened after 9 p.m. Little bit of a typo. I went up here before, right? This is where I met that one NPC that was hanging out. Go this way then. A lot of kill-on-sight people around here, aren't they? Hello. Oh shit, it's closed. What is... I don't know what he's talking about. Curious, though. Creepy. So I can't go in there for some reason, because there's like one wood board in the way. But I could just step over it. It's even open and everything, but... ah, my RPG instincts, I can't go in. No way up, no way down. That's more or less what this place has. Does that guy see me? Ah, so at range they don't attack you. They don't recognize you for what you are. But they don't want you going through.
Let's be on your way home.
Let's be on your way home. I'll be on my way home. Through here. Join the ranks. No, I was going for the trash can. Okay, I'm leaving. They seem to not be attacking me on sight. I didn't enter the close enough radius for them to recognize me as being vampire, I guess. Ah, hello. Friendly. You don't get much experience from fighting usually, so I'm not really in a big hurry to fight needlessly.
When did you join the guard? 2 days ago. This is my first patrol.
Could be your last patrol. If you, excuse me. Excuse me. They attacking me yet? Not yet. Huh. You can get away with more than I thought.
I cannot enter.
Can't open that. Probably a quarantine. Ooh. More money for me. Alright, well they got aggressive. Oh, that was a miss. Solid miss. Where the fuck did that guy come from? Did he just fall from the sky? Ow. Solid miss. Ah. He doesn't get... He's not stunned by attacks. Apparently. Ah, shit. No, I'm trying to lock onto that guy, damn it. The one that's hitting me. Alright. Okay. I'm having some trouble trying to lock onto the people I want to. Hey there. How you doing? There we go.
It's closed.
Wait. Didn't you see what just happened? Whoever that is? Who says that? Who's saying that? Like, it's closed. Go away. It's closed. It's like I just murdered 3 of your dudes just now. Aren't you on the same team? Maybe not. Not sure where the voice is coming from, actually. Ah, this one opens.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady ASHBURY's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Looking for Darius Petrescu. Large box of pills. That'll turn into a bunch of crafting items. Along with that bag of junk I found earlier, literally named. So I get that you can't go through gates because you have super speed when you dash, but how do I go like 15 feet in the air by being fast? And why can't I use that to jump over gates instead of going through them, since we can't go through them? Alright, not trapped. I can just go back up if I want to. Ah, yes. Completely safe meat. Definitely has been lying out there for hours or anything. Can I really not do anything here? Huh. I keep finding these, like, kind of strange dead ends, don't I? Maybe the locations that are used for something else later? That guy alive? I'm gonna say no. Ooh. Albert, did you do a naughty?
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
You won't be another asshole? What'd you go and do?
Are you alright?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Remember me. Remember me and leave. Interesting dialogue. You can get up to 1,000 with him if you want. He's level 1, like many of them are.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Goodbye, young man.
Guy's making a bunch of noise over here. What's going on over here?
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of a street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reid, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife. Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
Why did you shot this boy?
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Let's double check the context of this real quick. Because we have... dealing with these two specifically. We have... Choose what to do with the recruiter's notes. Give it to Albert Palmer or Benjamin Palmer. The recruiter's note. Oh boy. I want to double check what this was for context. We found it when we came through, I think it was when we were doing the... We were doing the mission for the fake vampire, right? Shit. It's not called the recruiter's note, is it? I don't think it's called a recruiter's note. Pembroke Hospital. Text in Braille. Clear for blindness. Ah. Turn the recruitment of the new boys in Whitechapel. I think I found one. Albie. He's as stupid as a stool, but tough. I asked him to prove to me he could get some drugs for the black market and deliver it quickly and nicely. Next time we meet, I'll tell him he's accepted as a wet boot boy and he must now meet the boss to get his orders. Ah. So the son stole the father's drugs so that he can get into this gang. And I have to choose which one of them I want to show the letter. And the last encounter we saw was that the father almost shot the son a moment ago. So I bet that this would go over really well. I don't know. It could be the kind of thing where he freaks out and kills him. Or he might realize that he's gone wrong as a father and like, oh shit, he's gonna join a gang. And maybe that'll be like a moment to actually turn over a new leaf. Whereas with you, it's like, the quest just says who to show the letter to. Will I be like, I know what you did, and like blackmail him into stopping, or am I just gonna give it to him and he'll be like, ah, I've been accepted, I'll go in. I actually don't know which way it'll go. We could try the dad? Ew, pseudoscience.
Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reid.
There's an actual snake oil salesman over there.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Ah, it seems that may have worked out. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see if he actually ever follows up on that, or if we ever hear about it again at all. Hi, you conning people today?
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous SWANBOROUGH cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reid, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm LORETTA SWANBOROUGH, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
I better find out that you actually have real medicine and this isn't like a weird way to profit off of people's desperation, or I am going to be eating you the moment I get to level 3 mesmerization. Everything about this setup desperately looks like snake oil salesman, basically.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
That sounds like somebody that thinks about scams a lot.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Let's take a look-see. The SWANBOROUGH cordial. With a list of ingredients printed in Latin, the item can be recycled in components. Part of me wonders if I buy it, if I can analyze it back at my lab to find out that it's just bullshit or something. But I'm not in a huge hurry to spend money on something that might just be a waste. Ah, straight up opium. Straight up opium. I don't usually have much to sell, do I? Or it's more that I don't have a reason to sell, because I'm not in a hurry to buy the things that are being offered necessarily. I loot a lot. I'm waiting for unique items to come up, like recipes and stuff like that. I'm more in a hurry to spend my money on that. I'm kind of just wandering a little bit. Whole new zone. I do still like the look of this place quite a bit. Oh, pest control achievement unlocked. How many of these have I eaten now?
I have this thirst for blood.
He seems to be, just now realizing he's a vampire. Whole workbench and I can't find a single useful item on it, huh? So, oh. Cigarettes and a ring. I wonder if you can look at the ring to find out, like, who the dead guy is, or who knew them. A simple, valuable wedding ring that belonged to Claycox. No, that's just a generic ring. The generic one's the one I just got.
It's locked.
Clay had a ring. It'll be interesting to see how that shows up later, his death. It is interesting to see how well certain games hold up when you just start deleting NPCs from them, basically, and then seeing how the rest of the game can handle that. I often get the impression from games that allow you to do that at all, that the characters themselves interact very little and have very little... They usually have very little, like, crossover with each other, and have really limited scope of their interactions. Like Prey or Wasteland 2 and stuff like that. That kind of... The campaign usually feels more modular because of how modular the characters are. This game might have a bit of a compromise there, just because it has the mesmerization system where they can intentionally make somebody only mesmerizable after the part in the story where they're relevant. And then from then on, they're just a guy that's just standing around anyway, so killing them might not impact much after you finish their personal investigation, which there might be one per character total, I'm not sure. There are so many directions to try, aren't there? And corpses. Don't forget the corpses. Blood on the door. Oh. Curious about the corpse. More rings. That was just rats. I thought the blood had a interact button for a second there, but it was just rats. Dead inside. This one opens though. Ooh. What's this place? It's a place where the loading screen bar doesn't move very much for a while, evidently. Oh, oh, oh! Why do they even have a bar? Why even bother? Lots of dead in here. I look forward to all the loot, though. Lots of rings in this district. I didn't even have one until now. Now everyone has one. I guess doctors probably don't want to operate with rings, though. What if you lose it inside the patient?